Well, this is the first of what we're going to call the Daily Mission. This is for March 22nd, 2012. And this short video series is intended to be a sort of weekly encouragement for us, with the realization that we are on mission. On a daily basis, God has things for us to accomplish. He's got a place for us to be and a reason to be there. The truth is that we can go to church on a weekly basis, get the fuel that we need, and experience good teaching, powerful worship. But come Wednesday or Thursday, and then maybe for some of us by Monday evening, we are feeling burned out, and we maybe feel disconnected from what God is asking us to be a part of. So hopefully this can be a source of encouragement and reconnection for you. If you have suggestions on things that we need to talk about, by all means, place those on the Facebook page in the comment box or on the blog. So for this first installment, looking at Matthew chapter 5, this is in verse 23. Therefore, if any of you are offering your gift at the altar, and there remember that your brother has something against you, leave your gift there in front of the altar. First go and be reconciled to your brother. Then come and offer your gift. Now it's interesting just the way that the Holy Spirit works and kind of initiates thoughts inside of us. I have been very aware recently of the struggle of just the distance that can come between us in the relationships that we have. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. These are the struggles that we'd rather not talk about, that we'd rather not even admit that exist, and that we believe, quite honestly, are under control, but they are not resolved whatsoever. Jesus seems to turn this conversation inside the church, and he uses the word brother here, which is an intimate term. It's not just the relationships that we have with those that are not close to us, and maybe work associates or those kind of relationships, but that word brother has kind of an intimate connection to it. And what he's saying is that if you come into a place seeking the presence of God, and there is this thing that is between you and someone else in the community, you need to stop what you're doing. You need to go and take care of that issue. Be aware of what is in your heart and in your mind. So when we have an issue with someone, what we tend to do is we become very historical. We often want to go back and remember all the places that we kind of got burned, that we were wronged, and that there was an offense that we took in. However, Jesus is inviting us to put down our pride, to be willing to go to that person, that brother or sister, that person that we should have a close relationship with, and be willing to say, you know what, I don't need to be right, I don't need to be vindicated here. Jesus is simply saying, go and be reconciled. That is, to fix that problem that exists. So, just a question for us this morning. Is there a problem in a relationship that you have, a friendship that is broken, bad feelings that about some sort of thing, that some past hurt that you are holding on to? And I'm not talking about those that you have limited relationship with. What about those relationships inside the church, with those that you say are your brother or your sister? See, the thing is that if we're not willing to do this with those inside the church, we will certainly not be willing to do that, or even able to do that, with those outside of the church. When we practice love, peace, and honesty with our brothers and sisters, it ends up overflowing then to the outside, to those relationships that are not as close to us. Well, I hope that this will be a place of encouragement and a source of help for you. I know that even in all of my time doing quote-unquote church work, that I can be completely disconnected from God. And this is the kind of thing that may help us along the journey. So I hope this is where you find yourself, and that you'll come back and take in these videos. God bless.